the confidence level is this high at the moment.
Okay.
But if they can win Man City
Yeah.
and draw the other leg, it will be the ceiling high.
Can we put it to it like the league is still open?
The league is still open between those two teams.
Happy New Year, guys. It's a new year, it's a new season. Welcome to Confirm Play, brought to you by 1960bet. It's your boy Hugo Charlie. We are so glad to have you right here on Confirm Play. We got lots of excitement just for you right here. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back to give you all the latest, all the amazing gist from the world of sport, to the Premier League, to the top Nigerian players making it out there for real. We'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back to Confirm Play, brought to you by 1960bet. We got Mr. Awesome in the house today. Mr. Awesome, you're so highly welcome.
Thank you very much, Charles. Hello, Nigerians.
Yeah.
This is Foshere Wasiola Tunji,
Yeah.
popularly known as Awesome.
Awesome. AKA Awesome. Yeah.
Good to be here.
Alright,
And this is going to be a fantastic show.
Alright, awesome. What does it take to stop Arsenal? What does it take to can Man City stop Arsenal with this young team, young boys?
I believe it takes Arsenal to stop Arsenal.
Okay, how does it take? Yeah.
Arsenal is playing with a lot of confidence at the moment.
Okay.
The stumbles will come.
Yeah.
The mistakes will come. The errors will come.
But recently we've not seen anything looking like a stumble. You know, when they play Man City, everybody knows like hoping that Man City will be better than, you know, those kind of stuff. You know, all of a sudden
You mean when they played Manchester United?
No, I mean Man City. They beat Man City at home.
No, they are yet to play Man City.
They will not play Man City.
Yeah, the match was postponed.
Okay.
So they are playing Man City in the cup this weekend.
That's the FA Cup.
The FA Cup.
Okay.
So if they lose that match,
Yeah.
will they lose their confidence? That's why I say it takes Arsenal to stop Arsenal.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to ask, you're an Arsenal fan?
No, I'm not Arsenal.
Okay, so what fan are you?
I support the city.
Okay, because so many Arsenal fans will not be happy right now hearing you say Arsenal losing their confidence, you know?
Yeah, I'm not saying they will.
Okay.
I'm saying if they lose that match,
Yeah.
they should not lose their confidence.
Okay.
You understand? If they do not lose their confidence,
Yeah.
but the stumbles will come, they will lose some matches.
Okay.
They can't keep winning. But when they lose those matches, they should keep their head high. And because the players have not been in this position that the pressure is on them,
Yeah.
they are the ones everybody is chasing.
Okay, so
They are the
you're talking from the coach perspective. Now.
Exactly.
So that's what you do. If you're to be Michael Arteta, that's what you'll be telling the Arsenal players not to lose your confidence.
Not to lose the confidence.
Okay. Alright, so when Arsenal stands on the table with 50 points, Man City on 45 points, Newcastle 39, Tottenham 33, and Brighton with 31 points. So that's the top 6 teams leading the EPL table. That's the Premier League table. Okay, so we also want to look at Chelsea. The likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, really make the top 4. You know, when you talk of Chelsea is on 10th, Liverpool is in 9th.
For Chelsea, I do not see Chelsea making the top 4.
No, look, I'm a Chelsea fan. I will not be happy. Yeah, you see.
But it's the truth.
Okay.
The play is horrible.
Yeah.
There is nothing positive.
But did you see the Chelsea last match against Liverpool? Did you see the way they played?
Before the match, I call it the battle of the clans.
Okay.
Chelsea seemed to be doing something right that day, not because they were actually doing anything right, but because the opponent is as horrible as they are.
Okay. So that's why you think they played better than them?
Exactly.
Wow.
It's the battle of the clans.
Wow, that's shot fire.
No,
That's shot fire.
it's just the truth.
Okay.
It's the battle of the clans. When we'll be able to judge Chelsea is when they play teams that are very compact.
Okay.
Not a team as porous as Liverpool. Liverpool has been very porous, considering in almost every match this season. So I won't use that to judge them. But let's see them in subsequent matches. Let's see if the injection of the new legs can really push them all the way.
Okay. So are we seeing Chelsea making the top 4?
No.
Because for me, I would definitely love it. I would so be happy if Chelsea can make it to the top 4.
Absolutely not. Because look at the teams they will be competing against.
Okay.
Arsenal is almost signed, sealed and delivered. Man City almost signed, sealed and delivered. That's leaving just 2 spots.
20 matches played.
With 20 matches played. That's just 2 spots left.
So you mean the rest we're talking about? So the remaining matches will be like 18 matches left to play, as out of 38 matches.
Sure.
So definitely Chelsea needs about, let's say, like 10 points
to bridge the gap.
That's to bridge the gap.
They need at least 4 matches.
Okay.
Newcastle is the most compact team in the league.
Top 4, yeah.
Their strength is that they are not conceding goals. So they are winning where they can, but when they are not winning, they are grinding out that 1 point at most, even against their rivals. After that, there is Manchester United. At the moment, this is a team with a lot of confidence. Though they stumbled against us now, but I believe they will pick themselves up. Brighton, neither here nor there. They will be satisfied with an Europa League qualification, but for the first 4, I believe there is only 1 spot, and that's the 4th spot.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go back to Arsenal now. I wanted to ask you, what is Mikel Arteta doing that Pep Guardiola has been or has not been doing that is working for him? I think he's one of Guardiola's boy. He was formerly the assistant coach to Man City Guardiola. So what is there anything special he's doing that this Arsenal team is riding on with these young players? You know, if you check the likes of players that Chelsea is buying, you see about 50 million. You know, Arsenal don't have those. I don't know.
Huge amount of money. But what Arsenal have, and they have been doing, is they have a system.
Okay.
What Arteta did coming.
When you say they have, what kind of system is that?
Aside from playing under the likes of Wenger, Arteta trained under the best.
Okay.
That's Guardiola. So he has been able to match those experiences and build a system for Arsenal. It is that system at the moment
that has been working.
Wow.
Okay.
So the players they have been bringing, they are bringing players that fit the system. They are not just buying because they need to buy. So the style of play, look at Zinchenko for an example. Anytime Arsenal is attacking, Zinchenko is a midfielder. That's where he plays for Ukraine. So automatically, him moving to the midfield, they overwhelms the midfield of the opponent. The same thing happened against Manchester United. By the 60th minute, there is no Manchester United midfield. They easily bypasses Manchester United midfield because they have that extra man. So they were able to overpower the midfield of Manchester United.
And so it worked for them.
It has been working. Since he came back from injury, he has been playing as that extra midfielder. So it will take an injury to the likes of Zinchenko, maybe Thomas Partey, to shake that team. But remove any one player from that team at the moment, they are still a compact team and they will still function. Buying Trossard, some say it doesn't fit well to what they are planned, but
he's blending with the team.
They need that, the quality, there is no doubt whatsoever. And the injection of that fresh leg, because eventually there will be injuries.
Definitely.
So what he has been able
I think
to do,
when you say there will be injuries, I think it's the same thing Chelsea was facing at some point that brought them back down to 10th.
for me, I'll say Chelsea has not been the smartest team in the league.
Or they've not been playing better for
They've not-
this season.
I'll give you an example. Last season, Chelsea were having a very good season, and the fans believed that okay, Chelsea are one of the contenders
Yeah, for the league, yeah.
And Reece James and Chilwell got injured, and everything came crashing. Did they learn from it? I'll say no, because the same thing happened this season, and the same thing
is still happening. Wow.
So, learning from it is getting players.
And getting
Chelsea
the results.
has not had a midfielder that has been the creator for 4 or 5 seasons now. Did they get anyone? No. You can't rely on a Jorginho who is, Italians call them
I think
registered.
Mason Mount is feeling that aspect. No, you know,
Is
say.
he though? Mason Mount
I think
is a
some
ball
part of
carrier.
it is, yeah.
You need someone with vision, the passes, the decisive passes. I'll give you examples. The teams that have been winning the Premier League in the past 3-4 seasons, even 5 seasons, you need a passer in your midfield.
Yeah.
You need a very strong
And a
four,
ball holder.
and you need wingers.
That's true.
Chelsea has had none. You can't rely on your
Wings.
fullbacks for your creativity. When the fullbacks get injured, you are out of the competition. It has been happening for the past 2
So
seasons.
so you're saying now this is exactly what Chelsea is facing.
They need creativity in that team.
Okay.
And I think they've been able to get Mudryk, and we saw some sparks in his first
I think so.
match.
It's very creative. Very creative.
Joao Felix too, when he comes back, hopefully they will bring the spark needed.
That's
But from the midfield, they still need a creative midfield.
Pace setters. The ones who lay the foundation. Their heart beats for the business. For those moments, time happens. It is the faith of something new that pushes us to bounce back and be greater. The thrill of jackpot, showing them Pepe when it matters. The first will be the people's favorite, 1960 bet. Play and win.
Alright guys, before we leave the English Premiership, we want to talk about Frank Lampard being sacked by Everton. So, your takes on Everton sacking Frank Lampard. I think for the past 2 seasons, he has not gotten a club where he was actually successful.
He had the sack coming, really, because
I think
the
everybody
results
saw
have
it coming. Way
The
bad.
results have been bad.
Maybe.
I do not know why they kept him till this time.
Yeah.
We saw the likes of Bournemouth, 4 or 5 games.
I think
into the
everybody's
season.
blaming him for he's the one, like, he brought them down to relegation zone
Not really. They were fighting relegation when he came.
when he came in, but they were not in the relegation zone.
Yeah. So last season the relegation dogfight went on till
And
the
they
last day.
survived.
They survived.
Yeah. I think that's why they actually kept him.
They should have let him go.
Okay.
It's a marriage not working
Yeah.
from the onset, and getting a better manager, coming in to fill the shoes of the likes of Carlo Ancelotti,
Okay.
will never be easy.
Okay.
At least Ancelotti had them going, believing they will be going to Europe.
Okay.
Then when he went to Madrid, they needed someone, and getting someone like Lampard,
Yeah. To fill in that space.
filling in that shoe is never going to be easy. But even at that, he has really underwhelmed.
Okay, let me throw this one for all the Man City fans, that have been asking. I've been getting messages on Man City will win the league. Man City will win. Can Man City win the English Premier League for yet another season?
They can, and I believe where the Premier League.
So
will be
definitely,
decided.
you see, how would I put it now? So you don't see Arsenal winning it, definitely.
It depends on both teams.
Okay.
Arsenal, for example, are leading with 5 points, and they have a game in hand.
Okay. So definitely, if they win that game in hand, they'll be 8 points. Yeah.
Meanwhile, they are yet to play Manchester City in both legs, which means that's a 6-pointer.
Wow.
Man City wins both, Arsenal will be under immense pressure to keep them off.
Okay.
But Arsenal winning one and drawing the other will decide the league. At least the confidence level is this high at the moment.
Okay.
But if they can win Man City and draw the other leg, it will be the ceiling high.
Can we put it to it like the league is still open?
The league is still open between those two teams.
So you don't see Newcastle coming up to...
No. Newcastle's... The priority for now will be making the Champions League. Earning money and going for the big boys. With Champions League, they can attract better players. And with the foundation they have laid at the moment, the compactness of the team, they will be a team to watch in 2-3 seasons. But this season, I do not see them winning the Premier League.
Okay. Wow, awesome. Okay, so we don't see them winning the Premier League. So the Premier League is still open for the taking for Man City or either Arsenal. Okay, so we are leaving the Premiership to the Spanish La Liga. Okay, so we have Barcelona with 45. I think now is about 44 points. Barcelona is leading by 3 points. Real Madrid on 41. So do we see Madrid winning this one again, or Barcelona will do the magic? They call them the Magic Barcelona of recent, because the way they play now is like Xavi has brought something else to the table.
See Barcelona back in the conversation for the La Liga.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect team yet, but as we have seen this season, Madrid is not perfect either.
Definitely.
So I believe this will go down to the wire. I believe it will go down to the wire.
Yeah.
So it now depends on who wants it more. We know Madrid, when they get to the later stages of the Champions League,
they're always on fire.
They tend to forget about the league, and that's the advantage Barcelona has.
That's true.
But hopefully, this goes down to the wire.
Okay, wow, awesome. Okay, so this goes down to the wire for the Spanish La Liga.
And I would like to mention the likes of Villarreal and Real Sociedad. Those two teams are
I think they are like Newcastle and Fulham, the performing teams on the league.
As in, Real Sociedad has been amassing the points, and they are playing. Real Sociedad will be playing Madrid this weekend, while Villarreal too has been. Villarreal has been the form team of La Liga recently, and they almost beat Madrid last weekend. Madrid had to come back from 2 goals down to come and win that match. So let's see what happens in the La Liga.
Okay, should we go? Let's go to the Serie A. We have some Nigerian boys doing magic over there. Okay, we have Victor Osimhen and Haruna Lukman. They are just marvelous. Victor Osimhen has now, I think, 13 goals. Haruna Lukman has about 11 goals. So, I mean, Serie A is just like he's on fire with Napoli topping the league.
The league is almost rounded up for Napoli.
When you say rounded up, there are still more matches to be played. You don't see your AC Milan doing some magic.
Milan, but the form of AC Milan at the moment is not very impressive. And with Juve being docked 15 points, Juve 8-9 matches ago were nowhere to be found, but they were able to win 8 consecutive matches.
Okay, for some of our viewers that are asking, they would like to know why was Juve docked points. Juve is now on 10th on the league.
Juve was docked points because it was recorded that they were inflating the cost of their players just to beat the FFA rule.
Wow.
FFP rule rather.
Is it that the entire Juve team, they have this or the entire Juve management, they have this schemish kind of behavior? Because this same thing, I think last 3 seasons was the same thing they were actually facing as well.
Scandal,
and they had to push them down to Serie B.
They came back, they were able to win. This has been going on in the Italian Serie A for a while.
Yeah.
Though it happens in every league.
Okay.
But we saw what happened with FFP, with PSG and Man City.
Yeah.
They were able to beat the system.
Okay.
What made it more difficult for Juve this time is they were not. It was caught on camera.
Okay.
The conversation between their sporting director and their president.
Wow. Okay.
So the sporting director was like, Rabiot is only worth 20 million, but we are selling him for 50. We are saying we sold him for 50. So that can be incriminating.
Yeah.
So, but they are still going to appeal. They definitely will appeal.
Definitely will.
So let's see what happens. But I think it's well deserved. This is something that should not be happening in football.
Yeah.
So
shouldn't at all.
So
because Juve gone is like Napoli has taken the league already with 50 points, AC Milan 38 and Inter 37.
Exactly.
So we don't see
AC Milan is playing tonight.
Yeah. AC Milan Lazio against AC Milan, and
so,
AC Milan will play in away to Lazio.
Okay. And AC Milan has been winning in Rome for the past 2 seasons against Lazio and against Roma.
Okay.
They have been winning in Rome for the past 2 seasons. Hopefully, Milan wins this, but I do not see anybody challenging Napoli at the moment. The only team that can stop Napoli, just like the only team that can stop Arsenal, is Arsenal. The only team that can stop Napoli. Napoli are serial bottlers.
Yeah.
They are the bottling company of Syria. They bottle the leads.
Okay. They are playing so well.
Exactly. Under Sarri, there was a season they almost won the league. They were leading with 7 points with 4 games to go, and at the end of the day, they did not win the league.
Okay.
They have been in this position by mid-season that they were leading at least 4 times in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But they were not able to win it. But this has been the biggest gap so far. So hopefully they can win it.
We'll see something different. Alright guys, so there you have it. Right here on Confirm Play, brought to you by 1960bet. So guys, don't forget to also go to our social media handles on our Facebook and YouTube. We're also on TikTok. Just search on us on TikTok on 1960bet NG, 1960bet NG, and get your picks right on. Okay, so Mr. Famous, we really want to appreciate you once more for coming over. I don't know, do you have any shout out you want to give out to anybody? Also on Twitter Space right now, people are listening. We have about 5 person listening to us. So, want to try any shout out?
Yeah, keep listening to us, and the freebies will come soon. Okay,
alright, keep listening to us. The freebies is coming soon. Alright, guys, there you have it. Our next episode on Confirm Play. Don't forget, 1960bet got you covered. Peace out.
Nigeria's pioneer sports betting company is back, better, stronger, and reliable. 1960bet has got the best odds, best live games, more market options, fastest payout and cash out, commission of up to 40% with huge bonuses, and one of the best virtual games on offer. Visit www.1960bet.com. 1960bet. Play and win.